Hey, what's up guys, and welcome in this new tutorial where we're gonna walk you through the track I Know You Want To by Max Tyler. We have created a quick remake of the original track to show you how of the signature elements of Max Tyler's music is done. Before starting with the tutorial, I would like to remind you that all of the samples are from our new pack Oscillate that you can check out from the link in the description. So first of all, we're gonna start with the reference, which is the original track by Max Tyler. So this is the reference. We have picked this part, which is the beginning of the track where you have the main elements. Throughout the track, you have more variation, like you have some other synths that come in and some other effects, but we want to show you the basics of how this track is done, so that's why we picked this area. So this is the elements that we are going to cover in our tutorial. As you can see, we have a kick drum, a bass line, some drums, and then this synth at the bottom. We're gonna start with the kick drum. We've tried to reproduce the kick drum of the original track, so this is how the kick sounds. We try to copy the waveform by having quite a big attack, as you can see. We've used this percussion as a top kick layer, and then we have another layer which has a lot of the body of the kick drum. Like this. So as you can hear, the top layer is adding the punch and the attack, while the main layer here is used for the body of the kick. Then we have the bassline. So the notes of the bassline are really easy. Everything is in G, and then we have a couple of variation at the end of every 2 bars. As for the preset, we are using Serum, of course. So first of all, let's have a listen to the bassline on its own. It's a really aggressive bassline that is made by layering a square wave on the oscillator A together with the saw on the oscillator B. As for the envelope settings, we have reduced a bit of the decay and the sustain and increased the release. And then we have this envelope 2, which is triggering the filter and is giving us the plucky sound of this bassline. So as you can hear, without the envelope 2, sounds like a really basic sub bassline. While with the filter we have a much more aggressive sound. Now let's go into the effects. As you can see, we have a distortion, doing a bit of tube saturation. Then a compressor. Here we are doing some OTT processing, so if you go here in factory, you will see the MB OTT preset, and that's what we used here. And then we play with the dry and wet knob. As you can see, this adds a bit more presence, especially in the mid side, and it makes the bassline more full. And then the last thing was this boost around the 250 Hz to again add some mid-range to the bassline. Then as for the processing, we have a bit of compression here to make the bassline more solid, and then some sidechain with the kickstart too. Like this. Then as for the drums, we have a first clap layer together with the snare layer. This type of track, the snare layer, is really important because it adds the punch and it makes the track much more powerful. So these are the 2 layers combined. Moving on, we have an openet. So the openet is quite short. As you can see, the pattern is the standard openet pattern. What we did here was to transpose the openet down by a couple of semitones. As you can hear in the original, the mood of the track is really underground, really dark. And so transposing the openet by a couple of semitones helps us achieve that. The openet is layered with this closet. So this is the pattern, really basic. We have one closet playing together with the kick and the other one playing together with the openet. We have reduced the velocity of the one playing together with the kick drum so that they don't interfere. And again here we have transposed the sample by one semitone. We have also a kickstart for a little bit of sidechain. And the final thing are these laser effect, similar to a wobble laser sound. Now the way you achieve this is by starting off with the sine wave, like this, and then you have to layer it with some digital tables. So as you can see, we are in the Serum 2 tables digital, and we have chosen the dirty square wavetable. We did some editing to the wet position. As for the envelope one, we have put the sustain to 0, we have a bit of decay, increase the release, and then we are triggering the filter, where we have the major processing. As you can see, what creates this sound is the cutoff automation here, together with the resonance, which is really important. So it's the resonance that creates this wobbly acid sound. As for the effects, we just have a low cut here. As you can see, we can also do a bit of boost on the tops. These are all of the elements that we recreated to emulate the Max Styler track I Know You Want To. So this is the final result. And that's all for today's tutorial. Don't forget to let us know in the comments what tutorial would you like to see next. Be sure to check out Oscillate from the link in the description below, and I'll see you in the next video.